Okay,
All right.
all good. So, welcome to the third episode of Target Dummies, joined by Asmodai of London Conspiracy. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. I've been playing Hearthstone for 2 years. I play for London Conspiracy. I'm Norwegian. I compete sometimes, but like I'm mostly considered, I guess, a pretty solid ladder player. Yeah. Guess that's what I have to bring to the table.
Okay, and this freeze mage deck that you've got here, it's not really a standard freeze mage, is it? Like,
No, no, it isn't. Well, okay, so Laughing, he made a list with double torch instead of using Anton or Antonitis, as other people will know him as. And I really like this list because it gives a lot of flexibility and it doesn't really, you don't really have to draw into the Anton, you don't really have to combo it with Emperor. So I like the list a lot. I decided to make it even more or faster, make it far faster by just adding more cycle and cutting Pyroblast. There's another card I cut as well for double cycle. No, he was running two novice, uh, and I cut one novice and one Pyroblast for double loot order. So basically what that does is it just makes the list do even better against like the aggro matchups. And it gimps it a little bit in control matchups like against Warrior and against Priest. But like Priest is pretty much a free win anyways, and Warrior is in most cases a free loss anyways. So I don't see why not. Why we shouldn't go for this.
excuse me, okay.
All
So,
right.
do you want to queue up and I'll just watch and ask my stupid
Yeah,
noob
for sure.
questions?
Let me see. I was just gonna do one thing here real quick. I'm gonna queue up now and invite you. And let me see here. Just want to get into your stream so I can see how it looks. All right, there you go. Holy shit, I look scary. All right, never mind. Okay, so we got a good matchup straight off the bat. Let me just invite you in here. There we go. Let me tell you, or tell me when you're in there. Can you see everything now?
Not yet. There we go.
All right, so you don't want to stall this early. You want the cycle. You don't want ice block. If I was going if second and didn't have any 2-drop, I might throw this away just to look for 2 drops because you really want scientist. You really want your 2 drops. This is a little bit slow, but like as long as we get our cycle, we should be fine, I guess. Any questions so far?
Nope, seems pretty good.
All right, so pinging on turn 2 is probably gonna suck, but we can always draw into something.
I'll never tell.
All right, so here we can consider if we want to ping face or if we want to frostbolt that. I don't value the frostbolt that much. I would much rather torch this next turn. And I never think I'm gonna ping this twice. So I think the play is between frostbolting this and pinging face. So I have to assess how valuable I think the frostbolt is. And with this hand, I think I probably just want to ping face here because the thing that might give him the most tempo here is probably Knife Juggler, and then I just forgotten torch the Knife Juggler, and this here isn't really going to be threatening. If he plays a mini bot, I can play Acolyte into it, and then his next turn becomes awkward. If that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I always baby rage a little bit when I get this one late. Okay, so there's also like, we can't be, he has coin, which means he can coin true silver hit this. He can also coin blessings, which means he deals with the acolyte. The reason why I dislike playing acolyte here is instead of playing the arcane is because this matchup is also a lot about stalling. And this here has a pretty high probability of getting us 2 draws and doing something on board. If it doesn't, at least it will stall a little bit, and we have Cycler. So I'm just gonna drop the Acolyte instead of playing the Arcane here. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna go with True Silver or Blessing, or Uldemons. True Silver, alright. Which is fair. But it slows it down. It allows us to play a little bit slower as well, which I like. Okay. So I'm 100% gonna play the Scientist here. Now the question becomes, do I ping the shield off the 2-2? Do I frostbolt the 1-2? I think it's pretty close here. I don't really have a blizzard, so pinging this shield doesn't really seem to do much. So it would pinging face does nothing because he's gonna use his weapon, right? And he's gonna heal back up. So it's either do I frostbolt this or do I ping the shield, I think. It's close. I think I'm gonna ping the shield actually. Being that next turn I probably want to arcane, which means that I can push in the frostbolt with the arcane next turn. Let me see what this is. And we're probably gonna get ice block because we have a barrier in hand already. Oh, we got second barrier. Actually, like this stalls more. Ice block is really, like, you kind of need, if you want to YOLO all in on them, you need an ice block up. But this is fine. Now we're at 32. If he doesn't have a 4-drop, we're looking really good. Oh, wow. Okay. I could just kill this now, but we're pretty healthy still. The question is like, how many turns are we gonna let this actually swing at our face? This would be like the easiest turn in the world if we had Doomsayer. But if we don't kill it now, how are we gonna remove it? Like, we could just clear the entire... No, we couldn't. Yeah, our turn is still pretty awkward. Still pretty awkward. I think we draw. We start with drawing. Fireball. Fireball. So we can kill it next turn. Well, we can kill it several ways. I think we frostbolt here, actually. And then we fireball next turn. Like, the probability of even playing 2 secrets now is really, really low, right? So it's gonna be able to die. All we need to do is stall in this matchup till we find Alex. Like, the burn is kind of irrelevant. We could have gone for a strategy like just burning him, since we have so much burn from face, but this represents too much pressure, and we don't have the board clear. Now we have Alex, so now we can basically use all our removal to just deal with minions all the day or all the way. So this is really nice. We don't have to worry about face damage at all. Da-da-da. All right, he didn't have Dr. 6 on 6, which is really nice. But this is horrible. This is like the worst shit ever when they have, oh my god. Yeah, so he refills his, so he's definitely like, we know 100% sure that he's gonna have a big threat next turn. And that sucks. But all we have to do now is make it, okay, that's really, really good. That's really, really, really good, all right. We're gonna start with Forgotten Torching here. It's either gonna be Redemption or Avenge. I'm hoping it's Redemption, because yeah, that's really good, because then we can just ping here and it's very little pressure. And now we get our ice block up, which is like the nuts. Because what we can do now is he kills this, we get ice block, okay, we don't actually have the burn though. We actually don't have the burn from hand to kill him after we've Alexed him, so we're gonna have to get there as well, but I believe we're close. One Frostbolt and we got it. Actually, one Frostbolt or one Fireball. Let me see. Yeah. So Dr. Boom is worst case. This is just good. This means he doesn't have Dr. 6 and doesn't have... This is so awkward. I've never seen a Secret Paladin actually draw this bad. Why is he drawing so bad? I don't get it.
Well, he's facing the great Asmodai.
Well, everyone who faces the great Asmodai fucking draws like gods. Alright, so we don't want to address the board anymore. We don't want to give him... Oh, that's so good. Holy macaroni. So, okay. Generally, if since I don't think he's gonna proc... Like, I know he's not gonna proc us either. This here gets more and more valuable the longer it goes, because he's gonna have more and more pressure on board. So here it's just better to play barrier over the block or over the freeze. Like, I think where we ping here is completely irrelevant, so I'm just gonna ping here, I guess, and pretend I have a blizzard. I don't know. I don't think it matters at all, but I went with that.
He really
Right.
is drawing like shit.
Yeah, sometimes lucky, I guess. So let me think about this. We have double fireball plus Icelands. That's the same as 12 plus 4, so we have 16 damage. So since we have 16 damage from hand, we put him to 15. I guess one thing that we can ask not ask each other, but what we can ask ourselves before we do this is, if I do this, can he proc me and play low tab at the same time? So right now he has 4, 5, 9, 10, 13, plus low tab, plus, let's say, what's the small card? Blessing of Kings. So Blessing of Kings is then 15, 19, so he can actually do it. But we've already seen a Blessing, so he needs Blessing and low tab, and we're not going to play around both of them, so we're just going to smork him here. Repentance, that's completely irrelevant for us. I guess if he has another true silver, but they usually only run one of true silvers, so I think we're just good here. I think we're just good to go. Yeah, that's a fair point what Ekop is making. That I could have Novad as well to take less damage on that one turn to ensure that I don't get the proc off here. I like that. I tend to hold Nova just so I can freeze the board in case of a low tab, but in that case I don't think there is like any way he ever could win. So I guess that's a fair point. Like if we just reduce all the damage, we blow our block and our Nova in the same turn. There's no way he low tabs and procs us this turn. But now we just win. We go boom, boom. Just make sure we don't misclick. Yeah. Do you have any questions to the game? This is a very favorable matchup for us, though. So, like, we even like the nut draw. We missed our 2 nut draws and we still won that, which is like Scientist in the beginning is just insane, and Doomsayer is just insane because they don't have any ways to answer the Doomsayer.
It seemed pretty standard freeze magey things, so no questions from me.
Yeah, Hunter can be a little bit harder, especially because there's so many fuckers that run Flare. And like almost keeping, I always keep one cycle if I don't have anything else, especially when you're not on coin. But like if I get a very slow hand, like this here is too much cycle against Hunter. You don't really want double Arcane Intellect. You really want your Scientist, and you really like. I would even want a barrier early, so they can't flare you, or they have to use the flare early, so you're prepared for it. Okay, so this is also a bad sign for us. Oh wow, no, never mind. This is a good sign for us. It's some kind of retard Hunter, and that's harsh. But like he's running Dread Scale, so like I don't know. Is it Reno Hunter? If it's Reno Hunter, I take it back. I'm probably gonna lose super hard, but
Is Reno Hunter even a thing?
I don't know. I just saw that Dread Skill. I didn't even know that was a card. So this happens every time. The question now is, do I remove? Ooh, do I play barrier here? Like I have so many 4-drops here. This doesn't remove anything. That's the problem. Because next turn he wants to go bow. He wants to go bow or animal companion. If I play this, I'm probably not killing this. But I want to play this early. So playing Forgotten Torch on this is better if he plays bow next turn. If he plays animal companion, I probably want to draw. I just don't know when I'm going to get the time to develop the barrier again. I think I'm going to draw here though. Nova is okay. Double Nova. Like this is good later. I'm probably just gonna develop the... Oh, okay. So now I'm definitely gonna Forgotten Torch that because Scientists represent so much pressure that I don't want to deal with it. So I'm going to torch the big boy. Like one thing you really want to be aware of when you use the torches is that they shuffle it back into your deck. And if you're not looking for immediate burn, which we aren't, we don't really want to top deck it. So I think I'm going to play this for sure here. I'm going to play this. And I'm going to play the ice block because I want to pull the barrier. Yeah, double barrier is better in this matchup. The way we get fucked here is if he like plays like just so if we can't, yeah, this is good. So now we get both of the sequence. Like if we couldn't draw into, oh yeah, this is why Hunter matchups are hard. because you have these brokebacks that run flare, and it just hurts so much. So barrier happens every time. I wonder if he's stupid enough to trade into the Acolyte if I play it. I have a feeling that Acolyte is going to be draw 0, because that's going to be a freezing. So the play should probably be Arcane Intellect into barrier. We are going to have to find some value from our Frost Novas if we're going to win. It's going to be really hard though. Him silencing 2 of our secrets is just pretty much game ending. Doomsayer doesn't do much here. Like, we have a lot of... Okay. Okay. This is sadly too slow. If I do this in Nova now, I can't ping, but I have the Nova. So I wonder if... Do I ever Frost Nova Thalnos ping the Thalnos here to draw 1 card? Assuming that it's freezing and we're not going to get value from it. I think that's what we have to do. It's a really, really weird play though. Yeah. Okay. So if I can get a Blizzard here so I can Nova with the Emperor, maybe we can do something. Holy shit.
I'm not even familiar with this
Okay.
kind of shitty hunter, so I don't even know what questions to ask.
I think I need to draw. I need to play this here, and I think I need to find Blizzard. If I'm gonna have any chance of winning here, I think I need to play this. Does that help? He's gonna have Owl because he's an asshole, I know it, but the thing is, this doesn't even help that much, does it? Doomsayer goes off, all of the boombots proc. The only way it helps is if I draw into Blizzard the next turn. So I think it's actually better not to play the Doomsayer here. I think it's better to just go Acolyte. Alright, so we check the freezing, or if it is freezing, I guess. What do we least want it to be? I guess snake. We don't care if it's snake, so let's trade in here. So it's explosive or the moose knuckle thingy. Now the question is, do I ever pull it down like a loot here? If I play a loot, I think I should play... Let's do this first. Oh my god, I got Blizzard. Holy shit. Okay, let's see. Okay. How do I want to do this? Do I want a Blizzard Doom here? Like, I'm never winning by taking backboard here. I'm actually never winning by taking backboard. So I wanna go Blizzard Acolyte. And then the boombot does not hit my face. Oh no, it hits my face for 4. Okay. Feels bad, man. This is the worst hunter ever. Oh my god.
I don't even know what some of these cards are if I play
Oh
Hunter.
my god, I got Blizzard again. Are you fucking kidding me? This game wants me to win. He's like, this hunter is a piece of shit. Win. But can I do anything here? I need my block, first of all. I need this toad. How much can I clear? If I do this, gets a shitty minion from the thing. Okay, and this needs to hit here. Yeah, nice. Nice. All right, we're getting all the draws now. Okay, give me the draws. Give me the draws. Scientists. So scientists will get block, which is really good. Do I play Doom here? That's the question as well. No, I don't. So have I used the Frostbolt? Do you remember if I used the Frostbolt? I don't think I have.
I don't think so.
Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna assume I'm not gonna die here. So basically what I have to do now is I have to draw into burn spells, develop the Emperor, use the Frostbolt to freeze his face. He's gonna proc me and then I have to kill him the turn after. That card sucks for us. And now I need to try to make an assumption as well that the card that comes out to here is the best one for us. That's really good. All right, so now we have our block up. Holy shit, we could actually win this. I wanna make the assumption that this is not. I wanna make the assumption that this is Moose Knuckle and not explosive, because I don't know if we win if this explodes. Well, I don't know if we win at all. Have I even cycled the other torch? Let's go in here. Fuck, it's explosive trap. Oh, that's not good. Okay, there's the torch. There's the frostbolt. Okay. So am I gonna be able to pull this off? I'm not sure if I am. I don't think I'm gonna have enough burn. If I play Emperor. Maybe I don't play Emperor. Maybe I just burn him. Oh shit, get the ping in. Is this enough? No, this is not. Fuck, I need to lance. Oh, I used too long time. I need to lance. Can I win now? Yeah, I can win. I can win. I have one top deck. Woo! I have one out of 3. Okay, so I have 33%. Was that right to ping then? So if I use lance instead of ping. Oh my god, if I use lance, I win. I'm an idiot. Well, he can he can get low tab here. This was a super hard game though. Yeah, he had low tab, so it didn't matter. Oh, so let's see if we get the 1 out of 3. Yeah, this was pretty much unwinnable after the flare, but I did fuck up super hard. Yeah, I would have top decked it as well. I would have top decked it. Never lucky. Never lucky. Oh my god, I had him. I had the dirty, filthy flare hunter. So that comes down to mid-range hunter being a hard matchup and him playing flare. And I obviously made one misplay at the end, but it's okay. I'm also gonna wait a little bit because you don't want to queue into things that literally are out to just destroy you.
Smart plan.
It's the plan I'm going for.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I unplugged my monitor.
All right, so we're up against Sue or Reno. Almost all never handlock. You just want a lot of cycle in this matchup. Against Sue, Doomsayer, Nova is really, really good. Against Reno, you want to. It's not really that good at all. Well, it's okay actually. Our hand now is very mediocre. It's not great. It's not horrible. Okay, so it's Sue. So Scientist is the nuts on 2, so we're just gonna go ahead and play Scientist. Dun-dun-dun. Now the question becomes, do we play Acolyte here? Do we feel like we have enough draw to play Acolyte here? Alright, so let's think about it. If I play Acolyte here, Argus is no good. He's probably just gonna buff it, so we get 1 draw, and then we have 1 draw from hand. Is that good enough? Probably not. So what if we go Barrier? Barrier now, Smork Face. I like Barrier now, Smork Face. Next turn we can Acolyte, Coin Ping, Acolyte to ensure we get 2 draws off of it. Okay, so this here represents so much pressure that we probably don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, now suddenly it was like super much pressure. That's interesting. It's actually good for us with the hand we have. Because he's keeping his egg because he's playing around the Frost Nova Doom. And lucky for us, we don't have it. So I'm just gonna kill the Knife Juggler. It represents a lot of smoke damage. If I want to be really, 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 really safe here, I could Coin Ping that. I actually kind of like that over the draw here. I'm gonna go do that. Because just slowing down the Sue will just gain a bigger and bigger advantage. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, so that's a little bit pressure. I'm still just gonna take the extra card off the Acolyte here. Emperor is really good. If he doesn't like play super pressure here, we're just gonna drop Emperor. We get Alex 1 turn earlier. We haven't not gotten any freestalls yet though, which is pretty crazy. So always before like I say this that okay, if he doesn't do any pressure, we're gonna just drop Emperor. They always like put 5 million pressure cards out. Like this is pressure right here. The good thing is since he played Knife Juggler, if I swear to God, why do you do that? Punish him. They never get punished either. Like he deserved to get punished there. But never punished. Never punished. I'm just gonna play Emperor here. It's not like I have any stall anyway, so play Emperor, and then basically if we don't draw into a freeze, we're gonna lose the game probably. But he needs to kill the Emperor as well, obviously. If he doesn't kill the Emperor, he gets fucked. Alright, so he's trading the Emperor. So basically this was heal 5, which is nice. This guy has perfect juggles though. He doesn't deserve it. There is no justice. Fuck, this is gonna be so hard. We're gonna start with this one. Doomsayer does nothing. He's gonna proc us next turn, so I need to draw Nova now. Nova or bust. Please give me Nova. Please give me Nova. That's not good enough. So what do I do to not get procced here? How much damage does he have here? 3. 4, 6, 9, 11, 13. So he has enough on board. He's probably gonna get it, but I'm gonna have to try to stall it somehow. Because I can't, I can't. I just can't. Yeah. So I guess I kill this. Play a loot. And freeze this. I think I have to go for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Super annoying. Maybe it's wrong using the bolt there, because I do see a play we can make it back a different way. But it's just so much easier if he doesn't proc us here. Then we just need to draw bolt. Egg, oh my god, yes. No, don't PO. Is that lethal? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that is lethal. Fuck. So he's gonna proc us here. He's just exact proc. Another problem here is if I go Blizzard now. If I go Blizzard, Doom, this is gonna get procs. I can't do that. So basically my only out here is finding Frost Nova. That's not Frost Nova. Do I have another draw to get Frost Nova? Well, I do. Never Frost Nova. Alright, then we lose. Alright, so we didn't get any of our stalls in our opening hand, so we lost. And we feel bad about it because it's a good matchup. You have any questions about the Sue Freeze Mage matchup?
No, it just comes down to draws, right?
Yeah, I guess like there it comes down to. I wonder if there is, like, what we could have done differently that game is the turn we played Emperor is we could have played a lot of cycle cards. I don't know if that would have been better or not, but I tend to like, especially in like tempo matchups, if you can afford to play Emperor, not get procced, it usually gives you enough of an advantage to make things happen. So we have a scientist, which is nice. We're hoping that forget tempo. This is definitely not Sue. And there is actually an interesting. People make an argument here that you should play Loot Hoarder. Loot Hoarder, you should play Loot. They make the argument you should play Loot before Scientist because on turn 3 they can coil. The problem here is that I'm not going to play the Loot on 3, so I would rather just play the Scientist there and get the secret out of my hand. This here represents a lot of heal. So we can just be super greedy. And this card is super good. So I want to, like, Thalnos against Reno is, like, so important when it comes to reach. So you really want to try to avoid using it. This is Reno, right? Pretty sure it's Reno. You really want to try to avoid using it for... what's it called, for cycle, which in other matchups you can just use it freely for cycle. He's tapping. If we had connected a little bit earlier with, so he's gonna coil here, that's fine. Alex, it's only relevant if we go super late. I'm gonna Akila. We're just gonna continue being very, very greedy here. We have double. barrier in our hand as well, so. Doomsayer doesn't really do much here. Belcher is slow. Like, Blizzard becomes better as the game goes on because it builds up more and more pressure on board, so we're not going to play Belcher next turn. We're just going to go barrier, we're going to cycle the loot. If there's some real big pressure, next turn we might go barrier, Forgotten Torch to cycle the torch to get more reach. Ooh, that's really good though. Yeah, that's really good. Because so right now we're looking for Emperor, basically. We're looking for Novas and Emperor. We haven't done a lot of damage to him, which sucks. And if he plays his own Emperor, it kind of sucks because I feel it's kind of awkward to leave an Emperor up. Oh, it's Danksteed. That means they have a lot more heal than I'm used to. But that also means they don't have Reno, right? Yeah. So that means Alex is better. Okay, let's think about this. If I draw here, if I draw 2 cards, do I overdraw? The answer to that question is yes, so I'm not gonna draw. I guess I just go barrier, cycle the torch. I think I'm gonna cycle the torch to the face. This is the only thing I would put it on is this one, and this dies to Blizzard anyway, so I guess we cycle the torch to the face. I've actually never played against this matchup as Freeze Mage. I just know it has a lot of burns, so we're gonna have to like go for one crazy turn. I'm gonna definitely go for Blizzard no Doomsayer this turn, even though I'm probably not gonna work out. Have we played double barrier? I don't remember. I always forget that. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna play scientist this turn either. But I wonder if we played double barrier or not. I'm not sure. So this is probably never gonna go off. If I Alex him, I'm gonna be nervous about him healing up too much, being that it's Danksteed or Dreadsteed, and as I said, they run a lot of heal. Okay. Emperor is really, 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 really good. $23. I don't think this deck doesn't run much burn, so I'm just gonna go for the Emperor here. I could go for Blizzard here. Could go for Blizzard into Emperor Nova. Maybe that's better. Just because I don't know the deck. We get one more turn to get more burn as well. I think I like that better. Even if he low taps here, we have the Nova to stall, so that's fine. Let me see. Okay, so we didn't draw into a burn, which was what we were hoping for. We only get 2 cards reduced, which way we really want. Which is really bad, actually. I really wish we could get some more here. I wonder if we ever go... I I think we just go like this. If you can't remove the Emperor, it's huge. We get 2 Ice Lances reduced and a Fireball, which is okay. And the Thalnos is also really good. And probably everything we're gonna draw into is gonna be burn from now on. And 1 Nova. So if we can tap this, get Nova, that would be... Oh, that doesn't matter, actually. I don't think. Okay, so now he has 0 tempo, which is nice. Like his nick suggests, forget tempo. Alright, we got more burn. Forgotten Torch. I think we cycle that to the face. So we do this and we play that. And then we hope we get a Frostbolt. It's fine. I wonder if we have a barrier or not. I wasn't certain all game if we have a barrier. We don't, okay. Healbot, that kinda sucks. I think we Alex him now because he doesn't run have we seen any 2-ofs? That's also a problem here. It's actually a big problem. So how much burn do we have? 14, 18, 22, 26, we have lethal. 14, 18, 22, lethal. Alright, so we just kill him. There we go. So basically, like holding the Thalnos, not using it as cycle, gave us 1, 2, 3, 5 extra damage of reach there. So it's like a really, if you can justify it, you want to hold on to the Thalnos.
Easy peasy. And I think this is going to be the last game because the hounds are getting restless.
Alright. So hopefully we get a really good matchup now so I can really showcase the skills. Okay, so this is a really good matchup, even though I think we lost it once. Sometimes if I have like a sick hand, I would keep the Emperor. I'm not gonna do it here. But if I like had Scientist into Arcane Intellect into like Doomsayer, I might consider keeping the Emperor. Oh, I almost did it anyways, that was close. But just because Emperor is just super good. I think we coin here. We coin the Scientist. Wouldn't do this if I didn't draw into the Novice Engineer, but I like getting the Scientist out as early as possible. We can also use Ping here if he plays like a mini-bot. This is like taking control. If you can take control of the board for like a few turns in the early game, against pretty much any matchup with Freeze, it's really good. It's really good this extra damage you push with Scientists early. I wonder if we should trade here though or not. Let's think about it. How do we get punished? The only way I see we get punished is that he can trade here instead of here. Because Muster comes next turn. So do we care about Muster? He has to hit here, so it's gonna push 2 damage. Yeah, I like trading here. Because it's gonna push 2 damage anyways with Muster. And then we get a secret pulled, which means it's a lesser probability of us drawing into secret, which is really good as well. Alright, so we predicted correctly that it was gonna be Muster on 3. Oh, he doesn't hit my Scientist? Holy shit, this guy's sneaky. Fucking sneaky monkey. Alright, so we're gonna play that. We're gonna Smork Face. You're so sneaky, man. I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna kill my scientist.
Is there any logic to him not killing the scientist?
There is. Especially since he has the minions on board, so he can trade with these, and you won't have to take 2 the next turn. So basically, the logic is just he doesn't help me pull a secret from my deck, which is something, as I said, I want to pull a secret from my deck as early as possible. So this is really good for us because he's getting me free value for my acolyte. So I am going to start by hitting in here, and then I'm going to ask myself, do I want to play barrier or do I want to play second acolyte? I think I want to play second acolyte because I'm a greedy fucker. I don't get the ping-in, but this makes the board so awkward for this guy. He's gonna prevent 4 damage. I'm gonna get more draws. There's what's he doing here? Like, is he really gonna play it? No, he doesn't play minion. Oh my god, why does he do that? What is wrong with this person? Oh yeah, I don't understand it. Like, it's such a big mistake. And why do they do it? Like, why not just trade before? Okay, so we can play. We don't even need to Nova. We don't have the Doom. Nova's gonna get better and better. So I guess we barrier loot here. So this guy doesn't deserve to win. If he wins, it's no justice in the world. Smorking is good. What's up, Glitterbean? And what's up, Corpse Creator? Oh wow, that would have been really good, but now it's not that good because he's probably gonna have yeah, there's a lot of shitty things going on here. I guess we just take a lot of damage. Do you remember what was played first here? It's actually really relevant. I'm hoping this was played first, but I have a feeling it was this. But I think Blizzard is what we have to do here. And pray. Because we want to go next turn, we want to go Frost Nova, Blood Mage Doom, because we don't know if it's... we want to wipe the board. Well, let's do this, yeah. Next turn, we want to go test for Repentance with the Blood Mage, and then go Frost Nova, and then go Doom. Alright, please don't be the Shredder. Okay, we got lucky. Feels good, man. Oh! Okay, I guess that's okay. Fuck that shit. Alright, so one is gonna be get down. What is the other secret? One is get down. Is the other one Repentance? I think the other one is Repentance. So one of them, it has to be, alright. So we're gonna give him a lot of Novas, but whatever. I would rather test with this actually, so because we only use 1 barrier. So test for Repentance. There we go. And then we Nova, so we're free to play Doom. And they tend to only have 1 owl in their deck, so the probability of them being able to kill our Doom is very low. And when the board dies, we don't have pressure, so we can continue cycling, and then the world is good again. Alright, so basically we just want to cycle to find Alex now. We're actually so comfortable now that we could play We could play a tempo Doom here. I don't think we want to do it just because I think we just want to Thalnos here and do this. We have the Frost Nova Doom, so we have another board wipe if we do. We also have a lot of burn in the hand, so we might just smork him. Actually, do we smork him next turn if he doesn't kill the Thaw? Hit my face, please. Hit my face. Hit my face, big boy. That's why I'm never lucky, okay. Do we still smork his face? That's the question now. So we have 11, 17, he's at 21. So I guess we just go for it. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. And ping. And then he plays Tyrion, and it's very sad. Thank you. And we draw. And then we shoot him in the face. And that's how you generally beat the paladins. Even though the rag tech makes the matchup better for the paladin, even though you're still highly favored as freeze mage. Alright.
Alright, so it seems pretty simple.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've
It's
played a
not
lot of
it's
freeze
not the
mage.
simplest deck. It's definitely not the simplest deck, but it's once you get the hang of it, it's a good deck.
Hey, well, thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah, no worries.
And, yeah, have a good night.
All right, take care.